It's Week 5 of the National Football League. And up next is one of the best nicknames in football, Sauce Gardner. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Pats and the Lions, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Detroit Lions and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for the Lions here, it's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall pick from a couple of drafts ago, former Clemson Tiger Trevor Lawrence.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Lawrence. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's Lawrence. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Award that tackle for loss to the linebacker, Denzel Perryman. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Lawrence. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
But to throw again is Lawrence.
This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Lions are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This opening drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal.
Lawrence will throw.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Michael Gallup, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense.
Leading them out, the 3rd-year player from Oklahoma by way of Alabama, Jalen Hurts.
And what a performance in his last game. Couple of touchdown passes. That was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say?
I'm the coach of the team. I always try to set things. I always try to play when they play, where they play.
This game.
On first down, Hurts. He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 3 catches, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it,
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Denzel Perryman with a sack. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Pats are going to have it here just past the 25.
That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
and I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Now, this defense for the Lions, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Even better than that, they pitched a shutout in that game, and I'm telling you, trust me on this one. That's a confidence builder for the rest of the season. When you get a defense that puts together a performance like that this early in the year, well, that sends notice to the rest of the NFL and spreads confidence throughout the locker room that they're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Sliding out of the pocket.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to give them a little bit of credit for fortitude there. 4th and inches, and they don't run the football. Normally, you just wedge your way through, fall forward, find the yardage. They took a shot, put in the air, and it paid off.
Maybe they saw the defense overcommitting.
A lot of confidence there, though, because even if they overcommit, you just want to make sure you get the first down. You throw an incompletion on 4th down there, they're going to second-guess you the rest of the game.
On 2nd and 12, Hurts. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Here's Hurts to throw. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he will have the Patriots first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Flush to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Odafe Owe. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now.
Hurts throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Hurts.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. McPherson's kick is good.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Now Lawrence.
And caught by Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
From the 41, Lawrence.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Running from the gun with Henry. A little juke.
Down to about the 45.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Henry again on second down.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
This offense so far on third down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Again, it's Harris on second down.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Flushed out right. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
The coverage we just saw break out on third down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that is very well done there as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
They go jet sweep here with Chark. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Lawrence's throw there caught by Gallup.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
They set up the screen for Henry. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 41, Lawrence. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Lawrence. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Sauce Gardner puts it on.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Hurts throw here into the hands of Moore.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
They go play action with Hurts.
And he's got Hurst, his tight end. 20. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. On second and goal. Hurts. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal. Up the middle they go. It's Knight. And he is in. Touchdown, New England.
Zonovan Knight with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Patriots have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll start up in Orchard Park, a couple of blue-collar cities doing battle. Pittsburgh at Buffalo. And they are nearing halftime with the Steelers out in front. Michael Pittman, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And this one going the visitors' way, as the Texans have the lead in that one. Mac Jones with a couple of touchdown passes. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. Austin Eckler, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Lions. And I can imagine the halftime discussions are about how can we improve the running game. They have not had success so far, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they too didn't do a whole lot in terms of rushing efficiency in that first half, as you can tell by the numbers there. Our two teams making their final preparations for the second half. And as they do, we send it back out to Foxborough, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here are the Patriots to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go check, go check.
They'll start the drive with Harris. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Tackle on that play by Quinnen Williams. Throwing on 2nd down. Hurts on the move to his left. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Go, Reed, go, go.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. But they get back in the huddle. He's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Knight, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 29, Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Tyler Croft, his 1st touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So we're going to look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a three-possession game.
Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And this one is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And that's patience to be admired right there, because he looks left, looks right, and waits for the right guy to come open, spots him in the middle of the field, and delivers.
Again, it's Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Here's second and a yard. Now Lawrence. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. Buying time to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Henry here. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's third and a yard. Lawrence. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he is going to have the Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Zerline's kick is up and through. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Setting up the screen, Harris. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Hurts. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. He gets it complete to Harris. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now a give, running left is Harris. Room here to run. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Najee Harris with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Pats are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From the 24, Lawrence. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick-6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick-6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
McPherson on for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken at about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Lawrence will throw. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Aaron Donald able to record his 5th sack of the season. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence, quick completion to Henry. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And this offense on 3rd down today, 5 out of 9 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Aaron Donald able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
He's NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Harris starts the drive on the ground, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Rolling to his right. He's got a man. Complete. Big play there for New England, and even 60 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Najee Harris, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. McPherson now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And Detroit back in possession of the football. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
But when this game is done, the credit will go to the consistent pressure on the quarterback as a huge cause of this win. Most teams are happy if they get a few of these games per year. You know they're going to watch this tape over and over, try to identify what's working and keep it going.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it's 3rd and 4 now. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Lawrence to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. The connecting here with DJ Shark. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Lawrence. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw complete here, pulled in by Brate. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On 2nd and 15 now. Lawrence. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. 4th down. Here's Lawrence. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Patriots will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the 2nd half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Pats, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Lions, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7.